Hey guys, welcome to the 5Cs. I'm back again after a little bit of a week, working a lot, and I traveled, did a 2 day trip to Virginia just to do some driving around, so I didn't have much access. But getting back into this as it gets colder and I spend more time inside. Um, with my limited playtime recently, I've just been kind of focusing on what I can play and doing it quickly. Let's see here. Good. I still have my alpha here. I've been having fun with Mr. Bruiser McBruise. I think I said in the last video that I did. Basically made him to see what the new player experience was like, and it was okay. If I remember correctly, it wasn't enough to remember much about it. He's still in the alpha here, but still having a little bit of fun with him. Still got my Merlin going on. Um, Over the next week or so, I'm going to be working a lot, but after the Thanksgiving break, I should see a lot more gameplay time and video making time. I can still play, just a matter of getting stuff done. But just wanted to go through some updates here. I have been, let's just pull this on over here. I'm out in the Placid region. Why I'm out here? Because with my limited playtime, I found that there's a couple regions that I like to hang out in when I don't have full tilt. I'm gonna do this over the next week and do things and try to control the world. If I just want to fly around, I like options. And Placid is a really nice area I like to go to. Why? Because it's got some different areas. It's a smaller region. Um, if you look at the map here, the universe map, you've got Placid up here. Um, and it's right near, if you notice, some nullsec area that you can check out. It's also got down here and here some low sec regions. And actually, it's got a lot of different jump points in here to get to nullsec. Um, the other part, we'll just go straight to Placid here, is it's got just a few high secs. This is kind of where you're coming in at here, and if you want to come in at here, this is your access to it. Stackman here is kind of a major hub. I'm actually kind of living in Slays right now, but Stackman is like the system hub. It's not huge, but decent number of people. But if you notice here on this side over here, we've got some low sec faction warfare space. And then over here, you've just got regular low sec space. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is like your 0.3s, 0.4s, over here down to 0.2s and 0.1s. And then if you notice here, all these different exits to get to different systems. There's NPC nullsec there, high sec, NPC nullsec. That's actually Solitude. Let's jump there real quick, show you it. I like Solitude too. It's on the far edge, but that goes straight into here, so you get a little bit of an island of high sec space right there that you go to. On the other side over here, you got right into Syndicate, both this one and this one. Those are both some NPC nullsec spots. And then up here, you've got some, this is high sec area, but that's going straight into low sec there. And some null secs up here, and some faction warfare high sec. So really, a lot of interesting little spots here. A lot of different options if your playtime is different. One other nice little spot here I kind of like is this. This is an island area. And I found that island areas are neat sometimes because there are a lot less players out there. A lot of less pirating goes on out there because it's a lot harder for these big pirating corps, these gankers, to fly out to these areas. So if you're trying to do some ratting or some high sec ratting or something like that, you can get a ship out here. It's kind of nice. This one's kind of nice. It's just got a little hub right here where you can do some building and things like that. And then you've got some other spots here. So really, just a really nice area to have fun with when your time is limited. The other update I've got going on, I actually haven't looked at my skills in a bit. We're going to reset those real quick. like I said in the last video, what I'm kind of focusing on is, and I think I've made it with the merlins, so maybe my next jump will be the to the destroyer version of the merlin. I'm doing Kaldari with this character, and as you can see here, we're just going to show you the merlin showing some interest. And when you pull this up, I like to go to the mastery side of it. This is if you want to master a merlin with your skills, Eve's general philosophy on it. And it'll tell you, okay, if you want to get to level 1 of mastery, it'll tell you what skills you need to have for it. You probably have already seen this, but this is kind of a goal setting thing for me. Notice here I've got all of these prerequisites done. So that was kind of my goal. My goal was to get as far along with my masteries as possible, at least getting level 2 filled out. I think level 3 you start getting to the point where you have to go Omega with it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I got done with level 2. Yeah, level 2, I've got all these done here. Good. Just got some shield tanking. Good. And when you do this, it also kind of helps you to focus on, okay, how do I want to outfit my ship? Am I armor tanking or shield tanking? I'm not saying this is what you want to do full time, but when you're just trying to play and have fun, this is a great way where you don't have to overthink things. Last but not least, let's check out the, core spaceship operation. Oh, okay. So this is level 3 of the mastery level. Now notice here, it's the first time I kind of run across them. It's 6 out of 7 for my core spaceship operation. But this last hour and 16 minutes I can't get because I have to be Omega to get that. So I can't go full tilt that far. Let's see here, core weaponing. Now I've got weapon upgrades in right now. And then I can go advanced weapon upgrades once that gets through, but I have to, I guess I could actually do that one. How much money do I have on me? I don't think I have much money. Got 8 million ISK. Okay. I'm thinking about buying that advance just for the fun of it. Yeah, why not? Dang it. Go away. Sorry, guys. It's been a little bit. Now I'm turning. Fantastic. I love high sec. Good. Show my info. Where is? All right, come here. Look at my ship. Thank you. Now, show info. There we go. Good. Maybe I need more coffee. Level 3. Okay. Advanced. Buy and train. Thank you. Buy and inject. Yes. Good. And we got that training up. Let's go into our skills. Still not real good with this new skills system. I'm not sure if I like it more than the old one. I still don't like that. Maybe I'm wrong with this, but it's tough to read when you have multiple windows up. I wish there was a way that you could make it so that it was straight up on top. I haven't been able to see that. Maybe there's something in my settings that I can do. But go to skills. Good. Let's dump that. Nope. That's what I'm messing up. Yeah, see, notice I don't have this down yet. Okay, there's my skill. See how it's overlapping right here? It's just really frustrating to me. I got the advance. I'm going to move that up there in front. There we go. So I get the full bonuses of that. Good. Okay, let's go back into my mastery. Show info. And we're in the mastery level 3 because I have all level 2 left. Now here's one thing. Now the gravamet, that would take Omega, so I've got everything there that I could do. Navigation. Okay, I could bump these up. Warp drive operation. Let's do that. I like that. Okay, so we are going to pull up skills. Let's try it. See, the other part too is I need to practice with this. So let's move that down. I want to get these ahead of the game. So we're going to drop this one there. Boom. You might think this is dumb, but I don't care. And we'll drop that one in there. Want some evasive maneuvering. And a little bit more evasive maneuvering. And some acceleration control. All I'm doing is just filling this sucker up so that if I have to take some time off or I just don't want to look at it for a little while, I don't have to worry about losing any time to misplace skills. Okay, so navigation's good. Oh, shield tanking. I got a long way to go here. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time or my time in upgrading all of this while I have you on here, but that is something I want to do, so we will mess around with that. Maybe that'll be my next video, is shield tanking. Shield tanking. How to do it basically, because I'm sure there's never been a video that's been done like that. Get some small hybrid stuff. Notice here, I did bump, these were all for the level 2s. Now they're saying, okay, go one more for level 3. That is a lot of train time. But the big thing here is if I stay with hybrid ships, all of this will affect that firing of hybrid ships. So if I stay on the gunnery type of ship with hybrids, this will help it all. I think I had a fellow message saying, check out the Magic 14. I've seen that before. It's something that I'd like to use sometimes. And I've actually promoted it on my videos in the past. I would definitely suggest that. I'm just going with a different way of doing it this time, just to have a little bit of a different run through. We only got 21 hours with propulsion. Yeah, let's drop that in here. I like to just fill up stuff. Maybe I'll do that next time. Either do the shield tanking or the small hybrid tanking. Just kind of focus on that for a video. Gives me something. If I forget to do that, remind me. So yeah. So there's our Merlin. He's flying along. He's a Mastery Level 2 Merlin, working on his Level 3 Merlins. Not going to wait till I get fully done with the Merlin upgrades to move on to a destroyer, but I want to get to Level 2. Maybe I'll do that as I go along, as every one of my ships that I upgrade to, I will skill them up with my videos to Level 2, or at least a level that I can get to as an alpha. That I can fully flesh it out. So that's that. Got about 12 minutes in. So here's my second part, and this is one thing that I like to always point out. And reason why I say that is because it reminds me to do it. I've died a couple times not reminding myself to do it. When I was saying earlier that Stackman here is a hub. So if you notice down here, it's its own little area here. There's not a whole lot of flying around in here if you check them out. There's not a whole lot there, not a whole lot of stations, things like that. If you look number of jumps, well, there was about over 100. Wow, that's a lot for that one. But down here, roughly 20 or so jumps in and out. Let's swing back over. And that was a moan, if I'm not mistaken. Now, that's just one jump out of Slays. Let's take a look down here at Hedobel. Notice the jumps go down. 0 even at some points. Down around 5 to 10. So if you want to just go running around, this is not a spot where pirates would most likely, as a group, try to tackle people, especially at gates in low sec. Null sec, different story. I've been caught a couple times doing that. But up here, let's take a look at Ostingal. Notice here, now we're jumping up. Over 50 jumps every hour, sometimes over 200. So what does that mean? This is a spot where people might actually try to tackle you at a gate. And the most important gate that you want to do is going from Stackman here into Ostingal, because this is where flying, if you're trying not to die, if you just take an extra minute whenever you're planning out your traffic, Let's say I want to go to, I'm going to say, I'm going to Verge Vendor, and let's say I want to go to, I don't know, what do you say? Is there a big hub here? Let's just say, I'm going to go up here. I'm just going to say the biggest hub of them all, Jita. Okay. Search that sucker. And I'm going to set my auto jump, set destination, and then I'm going to take my auto off and I'm going to put shorter route. Okay. So now it's got me going through some systems here. Now that actually does not go through Austin Gull, so okay, fine. Let's say this might. You can tell I haven't tested this out. Dodixie. And 10 jumps. Oh, that's all those. Man, you're killing me here. Amar. Set destination. Okay, never mind. What I was trying to say is a lot of times when you're trying to get to interesting areas, you have to go through Ostergall to get up into here, to get over into faction warfare space. A lot of people take this time and go straight from Stackman through Ostergall, and a lot of deaths happen right here. Now, this isn't the largest area of ganking, but it is an area, and it's a spot that you want to look out for. Now, if you notice, right here, there's not just one jump into there. There's six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the guys who are trying to kill you are going to be on this gate right here. So if you put your map in, let's say I want to go to Vey, it will say, my autopilot will say, go to Vey, go to Ostengal, I'll go into Vey. But if I know that they're ganking this one right here, simplest thing for me to do is just fly one system over and one system up. By the time I get here, no one will ever see me, and I will jump to wherever I need to go. 99.9% of the time, that is going to save you. It takes 5 seconds longer to do, not 5 seconds, a minute longer to do, especially if you're flying in a pricey ship. Definitely want to try and just check stuff out like that. And there's different ways to look for things. Let's just take a look on the in-game map. Boo, boo, boo. I'm still in Slays. So I'm in Slays, and it has me go here, and then, if I'm not mistaken, there's Igis, Dastrins, and so I want to go to Stockman. There's Culverin. Is this Ostengal here? There it is. So notice 2 ships have been destroyed in the last 1 hour, and then 2 jumps. If I go to Dastrins, nothing destroyed, ever. And what it would normally do is have me go Stackman and then Ostengal and then someplace else. So if I click on that, then I'm going wherever I need to go. If I go Dastrins here, it actually will say, no, you're fine, and then jump in this way. In-game map, I love. It has so much information. Take your time, mess around with it, learn from it. Personally, right now I'm in Slays, so to have some fun, because I don't have a lot of time, I'm going to go get some overtime in at work tonight. Right here is Amon, the system that I was just at. Notice I'm going to hover over it, and it says my current thing is ships destroyed in the last hour. None. Fantastic. It's only a 0.3, so I'm just going to hover over it here, and we're going to jump to the Stargate. And we're going to reload our antimatter. This ship is fitted out to be a close-range blaster ship. Very basic, that you can buy almost anywhere that's worthwhile. Good, good. And it's shield tagged. Why is it shield tagged? Well, when you're going basic, you want to go with what bonuses the ships give you. And a Merlin's biggest bonus is the fact that it shield tanks, and for every level you have of Merlin, it gives you even more tank on the shields versus different types of damage being dealt. Did not have my look on. Notice nobody's here. Second thing I want to show you is I'm not going to fly to the first asteroid belt. We're going to fly to the second one. So this is just a regular Merlin, nothing special. Regular antimatter guns. I'll pull up my fit here. Look here, I've got some light ion phase scans, so not even neutron. I'm not even doing the largest amount of damage that I can do. And look at that. I've got two frigates and a battleship. I don't think I can take that battleship out, but if I'm not mistaken, it might take me a while, but I think I can actually take out some battle cruisers with this ship. But we're going to try. We're going to see what happens. So first, take out its escort. Take these guys out so they can't. Once I take them out, I'll be able to speed tank the actual battleship. I think I've done a video on that in the past, but I might redo it. I'm kind of getting back into doing videos again. So, okay, there you are. Now I am closing in on him. That's the guy I want. So there you are. Set to him. I was making a mistake. You always want to go farther away when you're doing this, because now I can see tactically if I'm up this close. Now I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. When you're really trying to play this game, while this is pretty, it's much smarter to go the full tilt, far away, tactical view. Now I can really see the relationship of the ships to me and which one is closer. Let's fire away. Boom, 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 boom. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think there are any NPCs. While you do fight drones, I don't think there's any NPCs out there, or at least I've run into, that send out their own drones. And there's my daily skill bonus. Always want to get that in if you can, especially when it hits the 10,000 or 25,000 that are up. That was only for like 5,000, I think. So circle, circle, circle. See, now I can really see where I'm at in relation to the other ships versus being up close. Yeah, it's not as pretty, but man, it is so much more useful. You can see the rings here, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers. Okay, now here's the kicker. We want to try to close our distance on this battleship. My range of my guns, we'll look here. So the range is optimal range of 754, and the fall off range is 3,000. So fall off range is when you start missing, if I'm not mistaken. Optimal range is when you never miss, and also it gives you, if I'm not mistaken, a better chance of doing critical hits, or your hits are better at hitting the guy. So what I'm trying, we just had a guy in our system. So, not going to mess around here. That is maybe the most important thing I'm going to show you here. I always, when I'm out in low sec, leave my local right up here in top. So no matter what I'm doing, if it's down here or over here, maybe you've got a trained eye to do it all the time, but I am not an expert or professional. So I like to see, boom, somebody just came in the system, get to a safe spot. Luckily in this system, there is a station in it that I can now warp and go ahead and tether off of. So now I can't be killed. And he's gone. So we are going to fly back. Asteroid belt. This is much more important when you are flying larger ships. You notice how quickly I turned and was able to get out of dodge because I'm in a frigate. if I was in a battleship where I have drones out, okay, now I got to pull those drones in. Now I got to turn. Now get moving and move. So there's a much smaller uh, space for me to not die and get caught. So, and I try to just keep doing it no matter how far away I am. But I do want to do this part. Oh, I didn't even notice she was online. It's the only person I have saved with this character. Good people. Kepsiki Cry. Um, okay, so notice I'm closing my range here, trying to get within that window of 500 kilometers per hour. Now I have set this to be, I'm going to go 500 meters, because my guns need to be within 700 and, what is that, 754? Now here's the issue. Notice I'm not firing, I don't care right now. He can't hit me, I am small and I'm fast. His guns are too big, so I'm speed tanking now. His guns are just firing behind me. It's like firing a howitzer at a fly. This doesn't work for him. The question is, can that fly do enough damage to take him down? So we're going to reload our ammo up. I haven't tried this with this guy yet. So we got that going on. Good. Now the second question is, notice here my range is 1,400 meters, but I thought you, Bill, I thought you set that at 500 meters. Because I have the afterburner on, it's forcing me farther out. So I want to close that range. So I'm going to turn the afterburner off, try to get that range under that 750. I'll show you here. Maybe we can, as this range gets in here, notice I'm getting closer now, and I did 118 damage there. Boom. 92. Now it's up to 158. I don't know if that's because I'm closer. I just got a little lucky. The idea is to try to get luckier and luckier by getting in closer and closer. Now, if I rammed right up against him, he might actually have some damage ability on me because I'm not moving. So I'm still trying to keep that transversal around him. Notice I'm still not under that 750. I'm closer, but I'm not under it. But I am actually, this is a battleship, and I am in a frigate. And it is huge because I'm actually taking down his shields. But the question is he a shield tank or is he an armor tank? So once, I'll keep an eye here. We'll watch his shields go down. Once he gets into his armor, is he able to repair his armor faster than I'm able to take it down? So we're just going to sit. To do this, you keep an eye on that local. You take your fingers like this, you take your thumbs like this, and you just spin them. You know, am I gonna be able to kill this battleship? 'Cause if I can, then that'll be pretty cool. Here it comes. Shields are almost down. Spinning those thumbs. It really helps. Spinning those thumbs. Twiddling the thumbage. Okay, we're in the shields. Now, does this come back? Keep an eye on it. We're at 85%, 83%, 82%. I'm not seeing his armor fixing itself. 74, 72. I don't think he's an armor tanker. I think we might be able to take him out. The fact that he hasn't repaired at all, I'm 99.9% sure that I can kill this guy, which I was not expecting to be able to do. Now, what is the reasoning behind killing him and why is it so important? Well, number one, battleships give you a lot of money. Let me just show you here. We're going to show the info. I'm going to get 500,000 ISK just for killing this one dude. Number two, the stuff you pick up is a lot bigger. If you melt it down, gives you, well, I saw that. There was a little bit of armor tanking going on there. It went up. I think, is this a Baron? Yeah. I think a Baron, if I remember correctly, he's fighting it now. Is like the wimpiest of all battleships, at least on the Serpentis side. Let's see. Now I am taking him down here. He is starting to. Um, he's trying to repair. I'm going to show the info one more time. So, and his attributes here. So his structure is. I can hit him for everything there. Looks like he's most susceptible to kinetic and thermal damage on both his shield and armor. So I would want to hit him with kinetic or thermal damage. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that hybrid guns do kinetic. So I want to do the thermal, and I want to do as much as power. And oh, I do have. So I do kinetic. Haha. So I am using. Oh, whoa, Mr. Extreme's back in town. Keep an eye out. I want to kill this guy though. So I should have had my look. Next video, or one of the next videos, I will show how to keep directional scanning up. Oh, come on. Where's my... Get ready. Okay, we're going to take a chance here. See, he's got to find me in the asteroid belt first. If he's looking for me, even. Boy, he's tanking that armor now. Come on! Oh, he's gone. Okay, never mind. Alright, we almost got this guy. Look at it. Boy, you weren't tanking this earlier, buddy. Why are you doing it now? Good, good, good. It's almost dead. Now there we go. So now we're going to show the second part. Let's see what all this guy's got. So I'm going to get 500,000 ISK just for killing him. Which, for people that played this a long time, might not mean a bunch for, but for this type of character, I can buy almost, that's about a quarter of the cost of the ship that I'm flying right now for one kill. Look at all the stuff here. The stuff that I'm picking up off of him is worth 1.4 million ISK. Now, can I fit all that in my bay? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Still got 130. Let's go check out the rest of this guy's. So there's two things that are going to happen here. If you notice in my bay here, I picked up some plates. I can melt that down and get a lot of good equipment or materials off of that, if I'm not mistaken. The second part is these smaller ships are possibly going to be carrying upgraded things for my ship. That one isn't. So I don't mind killing almost anything out here. The larger ships give me sellable or reprocessable stuff. The smaller ships give me things I can upgrade my basic ships with. Come on, baby. Fingers crossed, give me something good. Every once in a while, you get like a special item. Nothing crazy, but nope, just some metal scraps. And that's that. I've got that right there, and I got a prototype armor thing there. So we're gonna head back over to Slays and drop our stuff off. So my last suggestion, and I'll say this 1,000 times in 1,000 videos, jump in a cheap ship and fly out to low sec and fly out to null sec and get yourself killed. As you notice here, I ran away quickly the first time. The second time, I took a chance because I wasn't afraid of dying. I wasn't afraid of losing the ship. And it was fun. Oh, hey, we got somebody else jumping in here. Hello. But I'm not worried. There we go. And we're going to dock on up here. And that's pretty much it. That's it for the day. Pretty long video. I apologize for that. But I'll try to get some more up here soon. Just having a little bit of fun lately, especially with the new character. And I'll try to reorganize my skills. Maybe I'll look at the whole shield tanking skill-based thing next time. Or maybe a little bit of blaster talking points, blah, blah, blah. Really basic stuff. But, alrighty. Have a good night. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want. Have a good one. Bye-bye.